trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58. We are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. They go play action with Howell. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way. Break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Watson.
Justin! Oh, man.
It's Roger McCreary with the pick.
Stupid,
and the
man.
Colts are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down.
Didn't he want to engage A because he was just sitting on the ground.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, it's Taylor. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll be brought down at the 27. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down, Howell back to pass.
Why is my dude coming down so far?
Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And remember, this drive started off.
I can clearly just sit on that shit.
They've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Gabriel Davis, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. ETN once more. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He's had ever? Probably fucking, what's the name? Before the big man started being good.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Yeah.
They'll run with ETN, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time.
Why can't I think of his name right now?
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Nigga barely jumped. Fuck, what the fuck was that nigga's name?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. the middle. Here's Taylor. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just
he put on the fucking, he put on the Nets this last year, but he couldn't play because he had like a heart condition for him.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first
Marcus
down.
Aldridge, very good.
3rd and 2, here's Howell.
I'm so fucking tired. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't like playing this dude because he get so much lucky shit off.
Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, throw the ball right to me, bro, and then my dude backs up. Or just don't fucking move, bro.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Flush to his right.
Huff.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
It's just fucking man. It's fucking man.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 51 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
You don't even have... Okay.
Back to Taylor on first down.
We don't even have human joystick for the
That makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Oh my gosh! I was about to fucking blow my top.
And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
I fucking nigga threw the ball right to him fucking Conga, and he just stays there and fucking puts his arm out. Bro, fucking get the fucking ball,
Two
man.
runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy.
Okay, fight, Judy.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Etienne.
I don't know, because if you look at the thing on the first, they're like, oh, well, Clay Matthews on the guard for sure. But if you look at the thing on fucking Patrick Wilson, it says limited time on shit, though.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Like that little that screen before you go in the mud, it has Patrick Willis as X Factor and it says limited time.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Unless they fuck that up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, man. I see them police in LTD.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Uncorks one for Davis. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun on third down, Howell. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Oh, my God. Justin.
It's complete.
Justin.
The first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
It's not way too short.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On first down, Howell. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind.
Nobody play ball fucking high.
Stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Howell looking to throw again.
Let's go. See, why don't y'all do that every time?
There's no other way you could describe it because that was just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward.
All you had to do was attack the fucking ball.
Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
And the intro fight started already? How much is Patrick Willis? Fuck.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't speak to the parity in the NFL. Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Watson on 3rd down.
Oh, you got bumped.
Incomplete on the
This game is so trash, man.
How about some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the
field. I wonder what unfortunately that
is going to break through.
Receiver always comes in fucking blocks
this drive. This is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make it
like if you're on like the Y3 set, and then they do an inside stuff or inside zone. The fucking receiver comes and blocks your fucking sub-line right now.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now ETN to start the drive.
You got to catch one block. Just one. So I can do something.
About 4, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Watson. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
One time he does.
Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Another tote for ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
They'll try the air now with Watson. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 37. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
ETN up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
Mm-hmm.
For Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 19. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handoff running left is Etienne. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson.
Come on! I fucking wish my players did the same shit.
And the Colts are going to take possession here
They got trying
at
to
their
pass
own
it.
16-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Howell from the gun.
Yes, I told you to go over
That's
there.
complete to K.J. Osborne. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll get this off to Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Again, it's Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the gun, it's Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run here with Taylor. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
To throw again on second down. Watson over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Got check time on both sides.
And that's a bad pass.
The comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Cool.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will bring it back.
It hasn't beat underthrows. I don't get this game. I don't get this game.
But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad
same shit.
Line, but they did it together.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same shit, bro. He cuts him up. Nigga stops. Okay, boom.
Every tackle, every pick, everything.
Nigga, that's a fucking easy fucking catch. But this nigga underthrows it. I don't.
Culminating with a pick 6.
There's so much random every time I fucking play this dude, bro. I'm fucking about to be done with these fucking franchise games, bro. This is fucking trash.
At about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of...
And he's going to be
blocked. All right.
Back in his own 6-yard line. Baron Browning buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline.